What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 3 favorite Amouages, or my top 3 Amouages in my collection. So one of them is a little bit newer, so it's going to be at the number 3 spot. I have a lot of Amouages. I used to own a lot of Amouage fragrances, but this jumps right to the top. At the number 3 spot, it's going to be Diamant by Amouage. So what made me buy this fragrance was it was the same perfumer from Jubilation 25. Obviously, Jubilation 25 to me is one of my favorite Amouage fragrances. It may be included in this video, we'll see. But I was like, I'll trust this guy. I'll try it out. This guy didn't fail, right? So this was a fragrance that came out in 2002, so it has been out for a while, but it does not smell like it's been out for a while. Only thing is, if you're really into like the super sweet designer fragrances, this fragrance is not gonna be for you. But yeah, really nice fragrance. Happy to have it in the collection. It's one of those that, you know, you're at the point that you have a lot of fragrances in your collection. You don't really get those that just stand out. And this really stands out to me. At the number 2 spot, this is probably a lot of people's number 1 spot fragrance for Amouage. Dogs are just playing on the bottom, of course. That's going to be Amouage Reflection. So Reflection has been pretty much like the top Amouage for a while, for at least other people that make a lot of lists, or just, you know, it's been hyped. It's worth the hype. The only thing about the fragrance is that it's probably the most different and easiest Amouage to wear. So it's like it's not really true. Well, obviously it's a true Amouage fragrance, but it doesn't give you a sense of what the other Amouage fragrances are. But again, either way, Reflection, number 2 spot. Really nice fragrance. It's gonna remind you of something like Gucci Guilty Elixir if you haven't smelled it before. The Pour Homme version, and then like a Houbigant fragrance. I don't remember exactly which one, but those will give you like the white floral, clean, luxurious hotel smelling like fragrance. But yeah, this fragrance is kind of like a fragrance that it might throw people off. You might think, you know, Amouage fragrances are really good if this is your first impression of an Amouage fragrance, and then you just get something else like Enclave or something, and you're like, ooh. Maybe get something like Overture and you're just like, ooh, and not in a good way. And then lastly, that's going to be number 1 spot, Jubilation 25. So Jubilation 25 to me has been the best Amouage for a while. Again, it has been one of the, it was the perfumer of Jubilation 25 that made me even interested in Diamant. So that says a lot about how good this fragrance is, that I have to go off the creation. The guy that made this fragrance, go on for granted to click on what he made, and then I saw Diamant and I was like, I gotta get that too. So Jubilation 25.